Hello and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. We are at the Moleros place, and the reason for that is that, well, I'm pretty certain that there was something that we could do inside the place that we haven't tried out. I looked through my recording of it and was like, was there something I could interact with? And yes, at least it looked like it. Because in here, there is a lamp. And I don't think I ever tried to turn it off. Oh, look at that. The wormholes be, well, mostly gone. Wonder if that works on the main hall. No, okay. Oh, well, wait. I got an option. Where the wormhole swallows all the light in the room. Break the light. Maybe there is an idea of... Well, that definitely is a clue. Can I then hit this light with something? So it remains turned off in here, but... What? I think I'm on the right path. Oh wait, wasn't there a way that we could... But I can't turn my flashlight off. So unless I... And I can't walk backwards, which would otherwise... But! See, that constantly gets me in there. Is there a way to turn your flashlight off? What would that even be? Miscellany? No, doesn't look like it. See, I constantly hit that, and I don't want to. This one just brings us out, so that's... Can I... Yeah, see, I constantly get... It's got to be... There's got to be some way to do this. So they react to light, but I can't turn my flashlight off. And that's just gonna... And this will just back out. Can I... What about if I broke the light in here? Oh. Throw a rock. Well, I was trying to throw a rock at the light, not at... Oh! That knapsack looks... What? Alright. Someone has written the name and telephone number of the local dog pound, but someone else has crossed out that last pound and put dad pound. Oh. Nobody is speaking to a dog pound today. Okie dokie. Well, I don't think that ladder is within reach. Unusual bed frame arrangement. Yes, quite. That door's locked. Well. Oh. That can't be good. Hey! Dear editors, I write to inquire what advice you possess on maintaining a healthy marriage when the dog is too big. Our dog is becoming larger by the day, which may require us to relinquish the marital bedroom so that the hound might have a home appropriate to his size. My wife considers this suggestion very strange and bad. Oh, of course, light. Yeah, why not? This must be the meteorite and the source of all this wormhole trouble. Let's not get too close. You don't have time to get caught in an infinite loop of falling between two wormholes. The sheer suction generated by the perpetual wormhole loop would rip your hand off in a second. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't? I'm strong. Hand injury. Ow! Another hand injury. This is gonna be ridiculous. There's a rock in there now too. Well, what? Oh, maybe the rope would help us reach the ladder. It is a length of rope after all. Oh, a ladder just out of reach. They say a man's reach should exceed his grasp, but not that helpful advice when it comes to ladders. Damn the ladders. Double jump. The ladder is just too high up. Perhaps if you double jump, but no, it's never been done. It can't be done. Double jump. Terrific! The vibration caused by your double landing have loosened the ladder from its restraints. Oh boy, another wormhole. Yellowed newspapers tell the story of the Molaros family. 3 months ago, a meteorite struck this farmhouse, which resided Ammon and Navi Molaros, their son Gardner and little Honus, and the family dog Clifford. The Molaros business greatly prospered immediately following this episode. Good for them. Large collecting. Okay, so. What? Okie dokie? There's gotta be more. Was there something I missed in the attic? After your chores today, lock the bathroom door, melt down the key in the kitchen. It's unconscionable to me that any man but a Molor should call this glorious house his home. Ah. Well, then the rope's gotta be somewhere else then. Maybe heading outside was... Oh. Was there something out here? Oh. There are wormholes down here too. Ah, well, biscuit. Not really. Oh. What? Wonder if there is... Oh. Oh, I was not anticipating to go to another place. That was not my intention. Oh. You got a key in that pot? Just throw the pig out. Yeah, I'm a pig skinner after all. I haven't really used any of my class abilities, so I guess this is fine. Well, now we have a key, and I presume that goes to the bedroom upstairs. That is the only locked door I've come across, so... Ha! Double healing. Disconnected from the plumbing. Ow. Quite. Oh. Okay. Wait, how? Yoink! Oh! Tiny hallway. Why is it... It doesn't look that tiny. It's short, sure, but tiny would imply narrow and... Well, it seems I've... Oh. Hold on. There was a prompt here. Huh, that's strange. These rooms didn't adjoin before. Oh, so they've created a new... Well, I mean, it seems the place is clear. Weird. That house is Swiss cheesed with wormholes. I valued the bug on your theodolite lens. Theodolite lens. What? At what? 50 meat? I hope you don't think I'm giving you 10% of that. That wasn't a deal. I found your problem. In seminary, we don't believe in problems, only opportunities, but go on. I have the meteorite. The wormholes are gone. Joyous news! Although now the real world work can begin. If you can spare the time, I'll be back in a mere moment with my evaluation. In order to tell you that the layout of the house is very bad. Really? Do you think so? Let me be the judge of that. I think I know a little something about surveying. No problem. I'll wait. The sounds of surveying fills the air. And then... My goodness, I was right about this being a horror house, but not in the way I first thought. A kitchen on the upper floor with the dining room downstairs sandwiched between a bathroom and a bedroom, the living room adjacent to the primary bedroom and both connected only by a narrow hallway that requires you pass through a bathroom. Sir, this aesthetic is of the most extreme disorder. The house is rotten at its core. I would have valued it at 2,000 meat, but the telephone is inoperable, so let's knock that down to 990. That means 999 meat for you as per our deal. You know, the layout is actually better with the wormholes. How so? Well, the living room is off the foyer, not upstairs. You're right. I remember that from my initial inspection. Look, with a sensible layout, the house could easily go for 5,000 meat, but I think buyers will put up with nauseating holes in the fabric of reality, but not having to walk through a bathroom to their dining room. Why not? What? Okay. Of course I need the meteorite to restore the house to order. Oskaloosa will go with... I don't remember that, but let's go with this. The surveyor pays the agreed amount. You hand over the meteorite, which pulses otherworldly energy. In awe, he holds it aloft. Never have I surveyed something like this. What is it? What does it do? Oh no, don't do that. Ah, well, it worked out. Looks like a little chunk came off the meteorite. Hopefully the surveyor is still in one piece. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Right, well that was basically a lot of work for very little... A new place. There's an ominous crack in the sky. In this space of a single charred second, the wide farm road is drenched with fast falling rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, all right, cold as ice and twice as nasty. The long and level plains of this country offers no shelter except perhaps for a lone house you spy off in the distance, perhaps a mile off to the east. Oh, so that would actually force me to go to a certain location. Ew. So we wanted Oskaloosa. Humbling it. Ooh. Wow, that's... Okay, well, let's... No, let's go to the new place, then continue the story. You come across a kid with a makeshift roadside stand and a hat 2 sizes too big. "Hi, mister, want to buy a brownie hat?" What would a brownie need a hat? I guess I could see putting a little beret on a croissant, but no, not the eating kind of brownies. I mean the little elf guy from fairy tales. You know, the one that fix shoes and sleep with your wife? What kind of fairy tales are you reading? Real old ones. I'm very confused. I mean, I'm just assuming they're brownies. These little elf-looking guys anyways. They build these little villages and hollow trees and stuff. I found an abandoned one the other day and looted a little bunch of hats from it. Want to buy one? Only 99 meat. And all proceeds go to charity. What charity? Me. Can I see them first? Sure, have a look. I think I already have one. Yeah, they aren't really that great baseline, but Muzzle and Moxie, yeah. I have enough money to buy one, so I might as well. Fence! Ooh, Finn's capitalist? Ow. Well, not particularly useful at this point in the game, but I'll take it. Borge. Okay. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse appears to be the only settled farm estate in the area. It must be lonely with no neighbors to meet or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It is one of the main things they do, just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. A voice, muffled and gruff, shouts back, "Who's that there?" "I like your farm, Mr. Borge." I can't hear you over the rain. I'm just go in. Okie dokie, not how I expected someone to look. Gabby's too engrossed in their examining that poster to respond to you. Ugh. Alright. The old farmer is tanned and calloused from all over from either a lifetime of farm work or a fall into the vat at the leather factory. "Look at you, you're soaked to the bone from the rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe." Thanks, I'm Rain, by the way. "Everyone calls me Borge. You're welcome under my roof, Rain, and to share my food and warmth, but I have one rule which you must abide." Okay, you must not look at my daughter. You show off the ring of Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen. Pretty funny happenstance, the whole proverbial farmer's daughter's thing. It's just a ring I got investigating murder. Doesn't matter to me what you investigate. I simply tell you, you must not look at my daughter. I won't. Yeah! Well, I guess we are moving in one direction then. Because, that's slightly creepy. Spaghetti's on the stove, not in a cabinet. Glass baby bottle. I see. Do you? Yeah, okay. Strand of spaghetti. Oh, I thought it was a hat. Don't look at her. Well, the farmer's daughter. Hey. Inside, right. Dust scatters and hangs in the air as you prise apart the clasp and lifted lid. The farmer's daughter observes this. You think without comment, but you sense that her warm, subdued breath are becoming shorter and faster. Ooh. I hope she's not, you know. Nice necklace. You hear nothing but reply but the soft, tense simmer of her heavy breath. Actually, as necklaces go, this is, can I have this? Bare feet shuffle along the floorboards. Unless you say otherwise, I assume it's fine for me to take the necklace. She is right on your neck. Take the necklace? Farmer's daughter's necklace. The farmer's daughter makes no evident protest as you slip her necklace into your pocket, but the rapid breathing at your neck is increasingly unpleasant. Good deal. Well, a small mirror hangs by the single nail. If you see the farmer's daughter in a mirror, are you looking at his daughter or are you looking at a mirror? In which case, the farmer can't legally get mad. I'd be looking at the mirror. Yes, you'd be looking at the mirror, wouldn't you? As the heroic Perseus saw Gorgon Medusa through the polished surface of his shield, you could look in the mirror. Yes, I am like Perseus. Will you see her in the mirror? Look at the mirror. Ow! Ooh. Distinct lack of a house. Ooh. What? Oh, it's just that. Well, and now you can see why the farmer would have that rule. But technically, I didn't look at her. And I guess Gabby was okay, because, well, Gabby is out here. Okay, that was weird. Right, no house. Cause I'm gonna fight those fools. You think I'm not gonna fight those fools? Also, I did some, well, I wouldn't call it digging. Wow, that was garbage. And the hot ring, which does give +1 to every time you set thing on fire, does not work for Gabby. But it does give +1 to Hotfoot and as well to my weapon. However, I decided that going with the one that increases on fire is significantly more useful. Let's see. 24, 3 poison, and 1 fire, which will then be... Nope. So a single hit will be enough to take this one out. Right, let's set everything else on fire then. I should be able to, right? Yes, 3 more. Wasn't certain that I had planned things out correctly, but I had, at least relatively. What comes next? Well, who knows? 7 fire is good though, especially because it gets higher every single round. Now for you, slap you with a fish. Hooray! Healing. Is there anyone that wants to hit? Yes, you want to attack Yeek. 1 to me, one to me, and one to me. So really, it's just you that's being a bit of a prick. And you'll take 7 fire damage. So that'll lead you down to 4 hit points. And you can maximum take 5 physical, but that's fine. Death! Oh no, you healed by 1! How terrible! Why am I at death's door? Okay. Fire on you, fire on your cow. Even if it heals 1, that is still dead. This one isn't. But this one is. Let's see. You'll take 15 damage. And then you'll heal yourself for 1, leading down to 3. You'll do the same, but have a higher... Yeah, I think we'll just hit you. Yeah, because then Yig will take care of that. And... $17. How are we looking for experience, as it were? Nope, not books. Treasure everywhere. 322. Item drops are not bad though. This is... might as well. I would love to grind up to just have them all maxed out, even if that is possible. I mean, I definitely have books that I've finished, so it should be possible. Right, main storyline. Let's go. You enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? Hi, I'm Rain Bowes. Okay, but the implied second half of that question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know. But the people inside let me in. Well, if they've vetted you, you must be okay. Name's Jasper. You're signing on to help with our mission? What mission is that? We're blowing up Hellstrom's oil refinery, that's what. Oh, wow. ARP. Hey, Jasper, what does ARP stand for? Association of Anarchists, Rebels and Pirates. Neat. Make some stuff. Why? A cat. What's your cat's name? Abby. Why'd you name it twice? Because I don't let society tell me what to do. Gotcha. Jasper acquires a collection of subversive literature here. How to cheat at sports. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Wind up. Oh. Oh. That is valuable. That is nice. I thought it was like it takes a round, but like no, it actually is a skill that you presumably can use without it. We probably want to stay here because we kind of want to map. It's a map of Grey County with a bunch of different locations marked in various ways. What's the mission status, Jasper? Iola says she's ready to deal with the guard out front. Winterland's all set to spring the gate. Senior's armed and dangerous. Well, we're only a little more dangerous than usual, I guess. Oskaloosa's confident she could get us into the inner sanctum. Grover's got Big Betty ready to blow. Farina says the getaway cable's good to go. I guess we're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's do this. Alright, then here goes nothing. I think you mean here goes everything. You kids and your enthusiasm. Don't get so fired up or you'll burn yourself out. Now, on second thought, let's not do this just yet. It feels very kind of, very finalistic in its approach. Not in the... It's kind of in the same way as when you remember that we went after Emperor Norton in the west of Loathing. The farmer outside the barn hands you a broom. You're fixing to stay under my roof, you'll work for the privilege. Stables need sweeping. Last time they were cleaned, the president was... Well, I'm not sure we had presidents back then. Sure. Working towards that 150. So, I also went into the Ocean City archive and found, because there was a date stated, and dates are searchable. Ask not for whom the windmill spins, it spins for no one. For whom does the windmill spin? No, ask not. Ask not. Why? It's not necessary to ask for whom the windmill spins, because it clearly is spinning for no one. So why bother me telling me not to ask? Ask not why you are told not to ask. I just want to go in the windmill. Okay. Pop. Hello, windmill. How do I speak to thee? Because I have ways of... Catch his ear, eh? There we go. Hello again. Oh, whoa. I've great news about the Pulitzers. Oh, what news, pray? Hallie Howell and not Sidney Cloud won the Pulitzer for drama in 1925. I don't know if that is true, but it might be. No, and you aggravate my last nerve with untruth. The prize went to Piggy Cloud. I read it with my own eyes. What eyes? There was a correction. I read it in a newspaper. Pah! I do not believe something I've not read myself, Sirrah. Gutenberg and Caxton brought us the printing press for a reason. I have the article with the correction. How a windmill is supposed to read a newspaper article is anyone's guess. You raise the clipping above your head and wave it weightily. Howl for drama? Haldy howl for drama? Can this be true? Oh, but of course, never was there a Pulitzer board boneheaded enough to vote for Cloud. Oh, I knew it. But this is joyous news. Howell has his Pulitzer, and so the world exhales. All is restored to order. Everything once again is in its proper house. You know, except for the house that went missing. The world is still plagued by shadow. Do you think they have the strength now to be a windmill again? The wind picks up and shakes the walls. The motes of flowers suspended in the air gather and shriek upward toward the ceiling. Is this good? Oh, and once again I taste the sunlight and the... What sunlight? And the wind, and my appetite is restored. I hunger for life anew, Sirrah, and so I move. Sidney Cloud may ride free, but Galileo Galilei, pur si muove. And yet I move, yeah, and forever I shall. A pussy movie, yes, I know what that means, and I also think that. Cloud, a Pulitzer winner. Jefferson Josh could not write a joke so fine. I wonder. I was so enraged by the erroneous headline that I could not read on. Might I see the rest of the article? The entire list of winners? Sure. A sharp gust of wind yanks the clipping clean from your grasp. Ernest Honk for editorial, yes. Clancy, yes, I thought it much. Haldy Howell, of course. Geithner for biography. The floorboards rumble. Is everything okay? What's this? Marnie for poetry? Monet cannot, I would rather a moray eel win a prize than that vulgarian coarsener of the tongue. You must understand, she uses no punctuation at all, except question marks, and so many of them, they are everywhere like spots dancing in the eyes. Hey, remember Hallie Howell won? Keep your eyes on the prize, that prize specifically. Take your eyes off Marnie Morey's prize. I know a world in which Monet has a Pulitzer for poetry? No, I cannot bear it. Please don't get excited. Hello? Are you still there? Oh, well, no, it's a mill. Well, I think we've just caused a windmill to unalive itself. Oh, I can fish! Wouldn't that imply that there's a liquid in there? Well, that would make sense of what would come out of that. Okay. Oh, is that a blade? The shard of the windmill's blade splintered off in the shape of a sword. If you can pull it from the ground, you might become the king of this whole dang farm. Windmill blade? Oh! An AoE weapon. Ooh. Cool. Now, there's also one thing that, and I had to look this up. So it does say 50 paces west. But, as you may or may not remember, because it is a little bit obscure and sort of hidden in the... You have to remember massive chunks of lore and obscure bits of it. North and west are switched. Yeah. So instead of going west, we actually have to go north. And to make things even more obscure, paces is not really something that we can manage. So what we have to do is actually go 30. I'm looking this up. I have the walkthrough for this page here on second monitor. 13 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that was... So, you see, we went north and west. Yeah, so now west is actually to the left. South and east, however, are still the same directions, so... so, 25 paces south. Up! 50 paces west, so that's north again, like... Qa'Rajh! Previously buried cigar box. Is this gonna be worth it? Oh! More junk mail. Lucky Hobo Nickel. Quilt Square. Oh! Spooky armor to a pair of pants. I don't think I have that. Apply. Yes. Do I need spooky armor? I don't know. And I don't think so, honestly. Right, let's check our to-do list. Ike Bremen in the Maze at Drexelstead. Barrel of cream. Well, since I have a walkthrough open, I might as well go for it. Because it feels like we are nearing the end of the game. And I don't want to leave things without potentially having finished all. I've also finished up the little imp that was in the big swamp, and it was kind of not important. Like it ended up with him realizing that he actually liked being in the real world and thus would stay there to become a gardener. Yes, with that pronunciation. So he stayed in the real world, and the guy that he had trapped in the ethereal world was now freed. That's it. There wasn't a big kind of reward for doing that. Like, was it worth it? Yeah, sort of. I mean, it was another quest that was finished up. Okay, so we want barrel of cream. Let's see. Okay, so there should be a wash tub for the milkman's hat. Oh, and milk turns into cream, and we can buy a barrel of cream. Right, okay. Drexelstead. Oh, a hobo. On fire, eh? I think not. I think not. Well, it is good because we are looking to increasing enemies. What? Increasing all enemy stats by 2. Oh, their stat, not like their. I was like, their enemy, but that's me. Why are they increasing my stats? Right, that wasn't what they were doing. You're gonna set things on fire. I would rather if you didn't, so I'm gonna hit you in the head. You tail stab Ike McDonald. Please don't, actually. So he's gonna take damage from being on fire. I can't. Ooh. Do I not have water to... Ah. So I can put 2 people out on fire. Give hot armor? Nah. That's not... Soggy use bandage. You know, I think the easiest thing is really just to pummel them. These guys are annoying, but I mean, we can survive the fire for quite a bit, and I don't think they can. So yeah, fire it is. Right, that was a whole lot of talking without doing anything. Let's see. Yes. One more to do. So you have had your turn up here. Which means that if I were to set you on fire more, that would be 14 damage out of 29. Really what I want to do is being able to kill this guy without doing the main attack on him. What is this? Styptic pencil. No, I don't need that. Yeah, items I'm keeping for the sake of using them in the final fight, because obviously the final fight is going to be a final fight. And alright, let's focus on this fight. Let's see. 3 physical damage. It's not really going to be enough, is it? I think our main attack is going on this guy almost regardless of what we do. It's not enough. But maybe it is. Because if we do this, we have no action points left. That's fine. If I hit this guy, he's dead. And then Gabby gets a turn. Oh, well, the hobo gets a turn. That's fine. Kapow. So you have 7 hit points, and you will take at least 11 damage from your afflictions. So really, it's just a matter of these 2 here, and they aren't that tough. More fire! Yes! Yes, even with the healing, you're done, diddly done for. Throw ball, why not? And yes, let's do this. Not the most, but you know, regardless, pow. Right. Nope. Ow. Okay, so there should be a washtub somewhere. Oh, yes. Scrub the milkman's hat. Why does that require muzzle? I mean, I get why, but apparently I haven't fished here before. Okay. Handful of soapy water. Ow! What do you mean plenty of soapy water? I want more! Alright. So we want to go to the milkman. Which is... that's the... wait. Oh yeah, he wants the milk, but we don't have the milk. Toys? Ooh. Ow. Hello, milkman. I cleaned your hat. Have some milk. On the house? No, but somewhat less off the house than it was before. Barrel. Right, we'll take that back to the ice cream van. Milk, eh? Nice, that'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. Thanks, let me just change my sign here and I'll be right with you. Creamed ice. Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, it turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream. I don't have the equipment for it here, but I got pretty close, I think. Oh, okay. Right. I think... oh, I didn't want to go that way. I think... to tie this thing together, we want to talk to the colonel for the sake of like morale in the mace. How's morale among how's morale amongst the troop? Well, right now I'd rate it out of 7 out of 10. Could be worse, I suppose, but it'll need to be a damn sight better if we're going to win this war. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? What about the hobo? Yeah, well, yeah. I've also talked to the hobos and sort of gotten them a few more people, and it seems like they are wanting, like, it seemed a lot like they were trying to build an army of their own, but it seems like they are wanting to build something called Hobopolis, basically a town made out of hobos. So yeah, let's see what else is needed. So 7 out of 10. What am I missing from this place? The girl wanted ice cream, of course. You know, or rather creamed ice, but yeah, you know. Boink. Ooh. Ooh. That's not bad. That's a pretty good piece of food. I mean, no stats, but HP regeneration and AP regeneration. Woo! That means I can use more skills per round while keeping myself alive. Nice. Okie dokie. And the girl is right, well, basically next door, but not entirely next door. I found you. Oh, I think I saw your cat. A saucer of milk. Ah. I found your teddy bear. Right, so before we want to head that, before we turn that in, I do want to. Wait, you're not the milkman, so a saucer can be bought from the milkman. I mean, where else would you get milk? There isn't a cow in the. Some is milk. A saucer. There you go, you cheapskate. Wow. It's not for me, it's for the cat, you dingberg. I cleaned your hat, you ungrateful son of a twat. Yes. Should I get the hat? Should I get the cat? Oh, so there was apparently ways that I could have done. You might remember there was a scarecrow here, and I fought it because, well, if you had the giant feather, so if you had completed the crow peacefully, which you could have gotten by asking the hobo for cornbread, then you could give the cornbread to the crow, then you would got a giant feather from the crow, and then you could have shown that feather to the scarecrow, showing that, yeah, birds aren't afraid of you. Basically. But I mean, I don't know if it necessarily affects it. Okay, let's see. Find a cat who runs away. Right. So we're doing it the right way. So what I thought was that you go to the place where the cat might be and give it the saucer. But no, you give it to her. I think I saw your cat. I just happen to have one. Oh, it's called Ghost, of course it is. I brought you something like ice cream. Now we can talk to the Colonel and hopefully clean up this mess. So all of them have alluded to some kid named Billy, and that they all are here in the maze because he didn't like them and thus banished them, basically. How's morale? Well, right now I'd rate it at a 10 out of 10, and by gum, that's better than I've ever seen. I've received few reports that this is your doing, soldier. I think you've earned yourself a promotion. Gosh. The Colonel pulls out a pair of fancy military paulets and hands them to you with a snappy salute. Yeah, it's not great. Leave him to his marching. Okay, well, I mean, it's not exactly the... I don't think I can actually enter the house. Yeah, it says here, Billy the boy who sent people and things here is nowhere to be found. Right, well, with that taken care of, okay, I'm gonna look this up because I have the walkthrough open. Well, not the walkthrough. It's basically just the wiki for. I think only Shadows over Loathing, but it might also be West of Loathing. I don't know. Or it links to both. So yeah. SIT rat. See if there is some sort of cheese, or if it is. Unusually smart. What? Unusual. Nope. Yes. Well, let's try and go with SIT Campus. Then, what would that be under Rufus's lab? Maybe. In the. SIT steam tunnels. Yes, that's it. What do we have here? Oh no, I didn't want a general overview. I wanted I wanted the steam tunnels. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Right on the shelf. Possible cheeses are cheese loaf, handful of cream cheese, squirrel cheese, I think I have the gator cheese, government cheese, or conjured cheese. Ah, well, it's really just a repeatable quest to get random rings. So, yeah, let's drop that for now and just head to the feed store and continue the main. Look out! A rolling boulder of sticky crude oil is coming down the hill at a terrifyingly slow speed. If you don't get out of the way in the next 3 to 4 hours, you're truck food. 0 muscle. I'm gonna roll it back up the hill. Let's roll out. So this is basically a heist then. Let's do this. Whatever, let's go. What's our next move? You mean what's our first move? Oh, yeah? We need to deal with that guard at the front gate. How? Iola can handle him. Just head toward him and be ready to back her up if anything goes wrong. Okie dokie. There's a guard patrolling in the front of the fortified refinery. Iola sashays up to the guard holding a glass of milk. Well, hello, handsome. Couldn't help but notice all the hard work you're doing keeping this place safe from intruders. Well, that's my job. Yes, ma'am. And you're doing such a good job, too, darling. I was just saying to myself, there's a handsome young man who must be so thirsty after all that walking. I simply must bring him a little pick-me-up. Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you. I could use a glass of milk. The guard drinks the milk and instantly passes out. Iola shoots you a wink as she strolls back to the car. Go get him, Tiger. Now he's only guarding the ground. Gwendolyn is... Give me a hand, would you? Is it going to have all fingers still on after it? Yeah, no worries, kid. This little gizmo I've been tinkering with is gonna do all the heavy lifting. Just need you to hold this panel open for me. I mean... okay. You roll up your sleeve and stick your arm into the nest of sharp steel gears nearly up to the elbow. When your fingers find the log that Gwendolyn pointed out, you take 2 deep breaths, snap the thing to the left, and yank your arm out of there before the gears start spinning like the blenders at a half-price margarita night. It's on the wrist. Oh. Perverse, vulgar, crude, unrefined, refined, classy. It's a play on crude oil, basically. Can I take the searchlight out, maybe? Oh, there. Oh, keys! Oscar Loser pulls out a meteor shot and carefully rotates it into just the right position in space to create a small wormhole. Okay, on the other side of that wormhole should be inside the safe. I just need to read through and unlock it from the inside. Is that safe? Can't you do it yourself? I have to hold the shot in just the right position so the hole doesn't close and slice your arm off. So, no, it isn't safe, but also, no, I can't do it myself. But it is in a safe, eh? Key to the oil baron's bunker. Ooh. Weird leather pouch? Oh, you know I'm gonna open that. Huh. Receipted from the SIT library from overdue book finds. Okie dokie. Yeah. Refinery workers' pants. Not bad. Grover's moment is approaching. Jesus, it's a bomb. Yep, ain't she a beaut? She's big as heck. Don't worry, it's a shaped charge. Pretty much all the blast force gonna go straight through into that wall. Pretty much? Well, you're planning on standing right next to it. Can't recommend that in any case. Go ahead and light the fuse whenever you're ready. Do it? Oh, one thing is like him hastily going away in a wheelchair, but then also combined with Rain just like doing the worm hastily to get to safety. Oh, that was gold. Oh no, the door's been welded shut. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. What the hecky becky is this? Senior is ready for action? What? She might... It's that guy from your dream. He doesn't look like he wants to be interrupted. I think we have Senior with us. Who in tarnation are you? You got about to the end of this sentence before I kill you deader than most people are aware of possible, bucko. ERC Inspector, sir. What? I ain't got one of those. I mean, the Energy Regulatory Commission. We ain't got one of those neither, and if we did, I'd be in the charge of it. I'm referring to the actual federal government, sir, not whatever your inexplicable situation is. Bah! Coolidge can go suck a rattlesnake. Be that as it may, sir, I'm here to inspect your huge mad science contraption. Get away from that console, varmint! Continue inspecting. You give the main console a thorough inspection while muttering a lot of made-up nonsense science word. Well, sir, it seems like you got yourself a real problem here. What in the blazes are you talking about? Someone's yanked a bunch of wires and cables out of this thing and also pushed a lot of buttons. Buttons at random. You what? I cannot confirm or deny that it was me. That is clearly not opticode. Why, you darn fool sidewinding. The Baron looks about to beat you to death with his cane, but a nearby exhaust fan explodes and the spinning fan blades slice off the top of his hat. He therefore chooses to turn and run away instead. Come on, we gotta get out of here. The whole plane's gonna get up. Ooh. Yoink. But, okay. Wee! Wee! Ooh. Oh, he's still sleeping. Should we maybe move him? Jump in the car. Well, everybody, that went better than I could have ever expected. Just goes to show the old crew still has some life in it after all. Although clearly I gotta hand it to a new member, Rain. Couldn't have done it without you, kid. Shucks, it was nothing. Nonsense. You deserve one hell of a reward for what you've done today. Unfortunately, most of our money is tied up in savings bonds, so you have to settle for my cool shades. Oh, thanks. Hey! Now it's time for us to get back to our retirement. I've got a shuffleboard game in 20 minutes. I'll see you all around. Iola gives you a big hug and everyone leaves with a wave. Let's do it again sometime. Was that not the main story? Oh, wait. I got a cursed sickle. That means, you know, uncursing incoming. Actually, is there more back there? Like the map? Ooh. You search through Jasper's maps and notes. There's detailed diagrams of the refinery. I wonder where he got those. Oh. Abby purrs as you approach, recognizing a fellow anarchist. I don't know if I would say that about me, but alright. So it wasn't even on the map. It was like a... Right. Well, we have an sickle to uncurse. And no messages. Not even from the dawn. Hey. Project? Oh, so you could sort of start do those ones again. Yes, right. Uncurse. Cursed sickle. You submit the wretched and writhing sickle to the machine, handled first, as is customary and polite. The curve of the blade cups your palm and licks at your skin. You shudder. The shadow cast by this thing is long, and its yawning shade you feel the span of the universe. This one is different. This is deep magic. There's something about this sickle. What was it used for, perhaps? What it was used for, perhaps? With your eyes closed, you can almost see it. Long stalks of wheat drifting in the blue moon. The corn folk in a burned circle dancing stripped to the waist. Up. The circle's up in the air. Oh, you're going to see it. You're going to see the mystery. Yes? Honk! The machine snorts the curse up into its singular domed nostril. That's a good clean sickle now. Ready for reaping. In the chair you think you hear chanting and the stomp of dancing feet. The curse of the sickle awaits in the machine and is preparing for something. Face it! Ooh. Nick? Oh, that's a modern car. Ah, hell. Pop the trunk. It's locked. Damn biscuits. Ooh, house. Oh, extra animation. Hey, is anyone home? I need help. Oh. Oh! Hello, Treve. The road map's where you left it, but Nick sure ain't. Take the keys? You never. Not like Nick to leave these lying in the ignition. Take the map. Obviously. Start the car? Thing ain't going anywhere on 4 flats. Engine's fried too. Damn it. So that was, I think, one of the tree people from, like, the very first curse. The one where you were back in, sort of... Oh, hello.
Do you know what this is?
Huh?
A certain forge-bound golden smith this blade for me. I asked him to make a weapon that could kill even you.
Huh?
I can find you now wherever you go, Rain. I will cut you 1,000 times until you are dead.
That's not my name. You're looking for someone else.
Die now. When you wake, you will see me again.
I don't know what you're talking about. Was I supposed to run? Well. Whoa. What? Some kid. I think I was just killed by a scarecrow with a sickle. Well, isn't that interesting? A killer on the loose and a murder on this train? Hardly a coincidence, wouldn't you agree? I don't know. Well, yes. Seems to be the great detective. Oh, we're back in west of Loathing. I would... Boy, I'd like to build a machine to make that detective see sense. But I'm a wheels man, miss. That's my bag and I'll die in it. Cars, trucks, all that good stuff. Well, anyway, best of luck to you. And also with you. Please, this is not a good time. More questions? I've already told the detective everything. I know. I cannot stand any more delays. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory. I think I was maybe murdered. 2 murders on 1 train? Highly implausible to me. The most likely explanation is that there have been no murders and the professor died of natural causes. And my scarecrow thing? Perhaps a mere broom that fell on your head? They say that train brooms are very sharp. Yeah, maybe that's it. Bueno. At the 11th hour, a new suspect enters the picture. Where were you, madame, at the time of the professor's murder? I'm voicing him like Clouseau, even though he's got, like, much bigger mustache. I've got no idea. Probably looking for a phone to call a tow truck. As an alibi, most preposterous. I must insist that you remain in this train car until the case is solved. You're the boss. Oh, the curse remains unsolved. Well, that wasn't particularly nice. What is this? So I'm always given the option to leave. Taste it? Close the door. Alright. I want... Oh! Nick, I swear you better not be in here. Watch the Terminator. Get real. Close the trunk without watching the Terminator. No. Bah. Oh! Tree folk. Taunt scarecrow? Right. That would do that. Oh. Ayla, Lord Procurus. What? Rota is good is the rasta? God, I don't know. Ni frobja. You know how to kill scarecrow? Ni frey. Okay, we'll buy. You're having some trouble with our language, I see. Oh, hello. Agi and Grimhild have but one tongue between them. Two, if you count their fists. But I like to make sure I'm understood by all I meet. With words, not axes. There's a scarecrow trying to kill me. I do not pretend to have an answer for everything that happens in the world, my friend. Some things, I believe, happen for a reason. Not me being murdered, though. Ah, but is it murder or self-defense? Wait, what do you know? Ah, not as much. As I said, I do not pretend to have an answer for everything. Ave, barbarian. Barbarian? I'm in college. From what tribe do you hail? My dad folks are Irish. And what brings you to these parts? Getting killed by a killer scarecrow. Yes, this is a wild part of the world indeed, but do not fear, civilization is coming. And that'll get rid of this scarecrow? It will certainly civilize him. Anything civilization can do for me now. With respect to the scarecrow issue, no, I would recommend simply waiting. It is better if colonization is done as holistically as possible and not in an ad hoc or piecemeal fashion. You're no help. And I'm guessing, yeah, okay. Okay. Whoa, what's your deal? I fear, child, that the Dalen of the day is murder. Yeah, I think I just got murdered by a scarecrow. There is bad rot in the woods today. I cannot say whence it came. Me neither, I guess. Ill wind blows in the woods for little girlies. You mean me? I'm 19 years old. And thou were fell, and we might count thy rings. But this is not a threat, I assure thee. I do not even understand. Do not tarry in the wood today. Specken me not, for I know nothing of murder. Must be nice. Any idea how I stopped getting murdered by a scarecrow? I do not wish to be troubled by thoughts of murder. I will specken on the subject no longer. Come on, you gotta help me out. Yeah. Alright. Oh, the baseball. Look, I'm a conservative gentleman. I like my hand plain and class divides entrenched by in law. But when it comes to winning baseball games, I'll try anything. Even putting in someone who's wandered into the dugout during play. What do you say, coach? I'm in. Ooh. All right. Oh. What do you do with that bat on your own time? It's your business. Right now, I need you to get out there and win this damn game. Oh, I actually have to bat. Right. There's no one throwing. Ah! Okay, that actually scared me. What? Can you help me? Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, oh, behave. Get away from me. Honestly, baby, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Call 911? I'm sorry, the number you've dialed is not presently in operation. Dial 1. I'm sorry, the number you dialed is not presently in operation. What numbers can I dial? I'm sorry, no numbers are presently in operation. Who are you? Click. Put the phone... Oh! Put the phone in your pocket? Sure. And now we're back here. Please, miss, return to your seat. There is no reason to be concerned here. All will be well as soon as our great detective realizes the power he has, his great powers of deduction and observation, and uses them. When will that be? Soon. Soon. Can he help me with the scarecrow problem? The detective will only attend one crime a day. I don't think that's true. Well, alright, I'm going to talk to... Good day to thee, fine patron. May I be of the subject... How may I be of the subject on this day? The scarecrow turned to me. A scarecrow? Why, that would make an unwelcome assailant and a vexing predicament. But how can I be of any assistance, being as I am an antique store proprietress, and not a farmer or agriculturist? Okay, never mind. Apologies, and etc. How else may I be of subject to thee this fine afternoon? Gabby? Well, howdy, stranger. Welcome to the store, though I reckon ain't much here to interest a nice young gal like yourself. See, we only sell dusty books and sorts here. Ain't nothing more exciting than going on here at the moment. No, ma'am. can you help me with a scarecrow that wants to kill me? Well, now, that's a tough one, sure enough. Can't rightly say I know what to do by that, ma'am. See, you gotta understand, us cowboys, we're a dying breed. We only know one way, and that's the way of the West. All these new technologies and sciences that are coming in, well, I reckon the world's a fixing to put old cowboys out to pasture. You think, Scarecrow is a... West is north now. Say what? Say that again? What is a what now? They changed west to north decades ago. Oh, jeez, man, why'd you have to go and say a thing like that? Are you okay? There really ain't no place for the old cowboy no more, huh? Can I get you some water? Whoa! Progress! Hello! What's going on here? Think I took a wrong turn there. Quite the contrary. You and I were always fated to meet. Seriously, why? Time does not ask why. It only moves in a single direction, to a single destination. And that is this place. Oh, okay. Do you know why we have met? It's my... hope it's about my scarecrow issue. It is not your scarecrow issue. You are pursued by a creature whose blade carves the flesh of reality itself. We must decide how you are to kill it. How am I supposed to do that? The sickle is a powerful blade, but I ask you, what is one weapon that cannot be bested? I mean... huge rock and roll. I really want a flamethrower. I don't know what a submarine would do, but... 7? Rock and roll. Have you learned nothing? Time is the only... Probably whatever weapon, quote unquote, I would have chosen, time would have been the answer. The sickle was a powerful blade for its time. Time. Like all tools, it was made obsolete. It was made obsolete in successive generations. While the scarecrow wields that sickle, he can only be defeated with a more advanced equivalent. Do you follow, basically? So, the lawnmower. I would have said a harvester, but you must build a lawnmower. How to do that? Well, ain't that just darn sick axe? A lawnmower. No, I forget. So they are meant to be Germanic, basically. That's why there's a Roman. You're useless. Bye. Lawnmower? Fair lady, forgive me, but I cannot answer the question. The first rule of warfare is that one must never admit to anything. Okay, whatever. But I don't think there's more here, so it... Ah, right. Ave! Yes, Ave to you. What do you know about, like, garden equipment? I don't know who Randy is. Meow, baby. You're pointless. Know how to build a lawnmower? A lawnmower, why, that is a new one by me. Good patron, if there is one thing which I, as an antique store proprietor, do not traffic, it is new and modern. Keep thy machines and labor-saving devices, madam. I shall be perfectly content with an old-fashioned book or end table. The scarecrow tried to kill me. Alright. Where can I get a lawnmower, big guy? I don't... Well, So it seems that every area is sort of timed. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know how to build a lawnmower? What need has a girlie for weapons in the wood? Scarecrow man, I told you, I didn't. There is no scarecrow man in the wood, and if there were, like all sinners would be primed by me blade only. Can I have your blade? I guess that's a no then. These people wouldn't know about lawnmowers. This is robbery, train robbery. I must insist that you do not leave this car. Alright, bye. Please do not leave the train. I don't think I have an... Hey. You mistake me for a mechanic, madam. I am an automotive executive. Oh, it's true. There was a time when you would find me in a garage, greased up and elbow deep in the guts of a jalopy like my father on the farm, when he helped the cows give birth. Okay, but lawnmower, can you help me or not? No, my company doesn't make those. Ah, biscuit. How about you, sir? Will you make a lawnmower? I'd love to, miss. Wheel and axle machines are my bag, but I got a problem. See that detective fingering his mustache at the end of the car? Yes? That washed-up gumshoe's got it in his head that I did something I didn't even do. A murder. Can you believe it? Murder's not my bag, miss. My bag's wheel and axle machines. I've already told you. It's pretty unlikely that someone would have both wheel and axle machines and murder in one bag. Wouldn't you agree? Get to the point. I would love to make you a lawnmower, but I can't do anything while that man over there is investigating me for murder. Let me guess. No. I didn't even get that far. Here we go again. Oh, right. Oh, I could actually leave. Read it anyway. To do, open a door, eat cat, help. Is the cat the answer? Hey, cat. Right, so that out leads here. And now I can't leave. It just came out of nowhere. Okay, well. How's this case going? Slowly but surely. I am pulling at the strings that will lead me through this labyrinth of lies the murdering Minotaur at the center. What the murderer does not realize is that with this string I am making for him, or a noose. So good. There's nothing good about murder, madame. Want a break? Boring. Okay, I'm trying to be contrarian. Some respect for the dead, please. But I admit, this is a routine case. It certainly does not tax the grey cells here. Even more hint that it is meant to be Inspector Poirot. But there, such as last year's locked room mystery, in which a locked room was murdered. But there is nothing a murderer should fear more than a bored detective. For certainly as the sun sets in the morn, shall he bring all truth to light. I reckon there's more interesting murders you could solve. Assuredly so, but one could not happen here, now, in this train car. An unlikely prospect, I think. Please, you have bothered me enough. Allow me to conclude this investigation, then perhaps I shall turn my mind to more interesting murders. Making a mistake. Ah! So if I get killed, we're doing something wrong. Oh, don't look at me, ma'am. You can keep that bat. Okay. Right. So if someone else get killed in an area, I think that's basically them. Basically this area is completed then. Okay. So the woodcutter is dead here. Okie dokie. I don't see. So is it random which one it goes to? It's not cyclical? Ooh! Rusty woodcutting axe. That might be useful. Okay. Well, I mean, I got a bat and an axe. Oh, we are collecting parts to a lawnmower. Right, okay. Well... Okay, so I can't talk to anyone. Yeah, so... So it's basically here, and it's a conversation that I have not yet chosen. Oh. This blade, right? Work as a handle. What do you need again? But what else do we need? Oh. I don't think there's anything else there, so... Right. Let's see. Take the wheel. Right. Oh, obviously. Oh, hello. Giant crow.
This is my hiding place. Find your own. You fool.
Well, I got a wheel. Tell me what you need again? To build a lawnmower, you need parts. You need a wheel, a blade, sturdy handle, and a long metal roller. Okay. Long metal roller. Where the hecky becky would that be? I have seen no rollers that I can think of. This just leads us into giant roller. Hey, a weird question. Mist and wonder are thick in the woods, and questions trouble me not. Are any of your branches long enough to be a handle for a lawnmower? And if they are, can I have one of your branches? Naturally, I have no branches, girl. All that grows belong to the wood. Totally. So, is it okay with the wood if I have one of the branches? Ah, 'tis a sin, girl, but there is no cutter to punishing me for it, is there? No, there ain't. How about my branch? Yay! Now go and specken not one word of what has happened here to this day, or there will be another murderer in the woods. I don't want that. See ya. Sick of me already, of goon. Alright, so we need to get back to the train. Nope, the train. Yes. Oh, we still need the roller. Ah, because it's metal, of course. Biscuits. Okay. Oh, maybe. Oh, let's cut to the chase. I need wheels. You're a wheel guy. It is true, I am. Oh, so the wheel was used as a heavy metal roller, but we need wheels. Right. I am, as they say in your country, a wheel guy. Furthermore, it is true that I'm carrying on board many suitcases of exotic rubber to make new wheels at my factory. And it is true, with my automotive experience, I could probably roll some of that rubber into a little wheel for you, as my mother needed dough. But why would I? Because... he's not a good wheel guy. How about threatening him? Oh! It's because you helped my young friend over there. He's going to work with me. Oh, can you make me like one more? I cannot. This wheel has used up all my 19 suitcases of rubber. That is very, very wasteful. Please let that be it. Guard your wheel. What? Oh, a long metal roller. Why did you got... I would like a checklist of what I am missing. Got... Yeah. So is it here? I mean, maybe. Pop the trunk, take the tape. I don't know why I would use that. Alright, seems I got... When it ends early, I think that means that you sort of got what was there. But... Okay... I'm not entirely sure what I'm missing. Can I... I cannot. I thought I could interact with that, but no. Is there... Nothing that way, not for miles. Ah, right. What have I mean, there's... The sky... I don't think there is anything here. Hey, do you think I could get that other guy's axe? An unexpected request. Oh, I need multiple blades. Chopping wood, lawnmower to mow a scarecrow. Right. Oh. What do you want? Hellbaggy? Yeah. Axe to fight Empire. This is very advanced. Yeah, I think you could do a lot of damage to history. That works. Try not to alter the timeline too much. Again, I could look this one up. Alright. Nothing here, right. I mean, that staff looked like it could be useful, but I don't know. Absolutely not. Oh, I didn't realize that I could do that, but what the heck am I missing? If I'm constantly brought back to this place, that must mean something, right? But it seems no. Why am I back here again? Oh, right. Standard pole. Finally. But why here then? Was the phone just for the sake of... Ah, well. I've gotten everything here. I just want to go back to the train so that I can build that... Okay, there's something I am missing. But what that something is... I can't speak to you. Alright, I'm looking it up. Cursed sickle. Sickle's curse. Of course, that's what it is. 2 rubber wheels. A tree branch. A pole. So we really can't do anything. Because we haven't... When are we going back to the tree? To the train? We have all the items, don't we? You're going to be killed. With each death, you wake up in a different... Oh, finally. Qa'Rajh. Hey! It should work. Ah, we know that. Thanks for everything. Nope. Because we need to motivate it. How do we motivate a lawnmower? I don't know, but oh, this was actually the right place. Damn it! Ah. Oh, well, just gonna have to keep on going until we get back. Alright. Give him the lawnmower. You're wet, you're tired, I can't help you with that, we can't control that. We can only control one damn thing in our lives, you understand? One damn thing, so tell me, yes or no, are you a baseball player? Yes, coach. Oh my gosh. Now get out there and you play. This is the last damn time. Hey, it's over for you now, you goon. I went and made myself a lawnmower that beats your sickle. You speak of sticks and stones, tools only. There will always be shadow rain bows, and thus you will never be safe from me. My name is Ashley Dingus. Now I need to know one thing. Where's Nick? Oh. Nick, what the hell? Hey, it's nothing personal, Ash. Seems pretty personal. Ain't you, it's just this guy I gotta kill, Rain. Why? Don't have a choice, something goes way back. Got a debt with it to the shadow. 3. Yeah, how long has it been? I forget in time immemorial. Time immemorial, immemorial, but I think they mean the same thing. Hell, I don't know what either of the one of those mean, if I'm honest. Now, I know it's awkward and all, but would you mind if I slash you one more time? I think this one's gotta do it. Mow your boyfriend. What? A long and confusing vision, you could say that again, with several words and concepts that you did not understand. You leave the machine not a little less sure of yourself in the world, but pleased nonetheless that the sickle's curse has been destroyed. A package came for you while you were here, in there, Rain. Lawnmower. That is a... Is there a return address? It just says I'll see you in 66 years. Huh, never heard of it. Maybe it's in Utah. Take the lawnmower. Your lawnmower. Okay, well... Whatever is next, it can wait for the next episode. Whew. I think that was. I tried to make it for. I thought this would be the end, but apparently there's more. And I'm in no ways complaining about that. But this curse was a lot, and I get that they are meant to be sort of significant, but still. Right. I do believe this was the last curse. in the game. So, and you know what happens after a curse? We'll have to sleep. But we'll do that in the next episode. Until then, take care.